I'm Engineer Jitters, and today we're going to talk about this. Now, this is a Model 2 Genesis with a couple add-ons that make it look like a battleship. Like, you can be like... This right here, this little compartment, this thing right here, is going to be our main attraction today. This, my friends, is the Sega CD. So the Sega CD came out in 1990. It was Sega's way to push themselves into the CD market of the 90s. Now, the 90s were a magical time. Sega saw the success of the PC Engine, or the TurboGrafx 16, these consoles right here, and they had developed a CD add-on for their console. Now what that did was it allowed up to 300 times more storage on the system, or on the disc, the medium, for games. Now this means longer games, better graphics, more parallax, whatever, more Mode 7. Although I don't think there was Mode 7 on the Genesis. And Sega sees that and like, hot damn, we need to put that shit on our console. So everyone at Sega, all the Sega of Japan, or just Sega, and they're like, we gotta do this shit. So they sit down and they start thinking. And in 1990, they try to get this stuff together. Now you had consoles like the CDI being planned, you had consoles like the Super Nintendo, PlayStation being planned. Sega, the Genesis was at its height around this time. I mean, it just came out and they were like, hey, we need an add-on to push this. They were trying to keep it at $150, but it just didn't work out. It debuted in 1991 here in America. 91 and 92, was it 92? I'm pretty sure it was 91 here in America. And people were like, wow, what are we gonna get? And there was only two launch games. It was awful. But there was a couple good games on it. We had games, or you had games, like Dragon's Lair, which was a FMV game, and Supreme Warrior, which was an FMV game, and Night Trap, which was an FMV game. You also had a bunch of Genesis ports, which were just like the original game, but had different music and more levels. You also had exclusive games like Snatcher from Hideo Kojima. You had Lunar, both games, Eternal Blue and the Silver Star, which I've only played the first one. I don't even own a legal copy. You had a game like Terminator, which I have back here, wherever Terminator is. The Sega CD didn't do too well. It kind of died out. There wasn't enough variety. It was mostly FMV games. Now the Sega CD had a more powerful CPU, but it could only put 32 colors on screen at once when it came to full motion video, which is why all the games look like really shitty compressed movies. All the video games anyways. So we're gonna talk about one game today. It's gonna be the Sega Arcade Classics and Sherlock Holmes. Sega Arcade Classics is, in all seriousness, the game six-pack. Yeah, everybody knows six-pack. Without two games. Also, no improvements. It's not arcade ports. It's the same thing. It's Genesis ports on a CD. Now, there are like two CD quality audio songs. We're gonna go over that. But besides that, it's the same game. And Sherlock Holmes is gonna be the second game we talk about. Sherlock Holmes is one of those, I'll explain it. Everything you see me do, I'm not into that game, is how long I took. I didn't give the game much of a chance, but it's just not my sort of thing. So that wraps it up for the Sega CD. It was a doomed add-on. Sega, there was a lot of things wrong with it. Sega didn't support it well enough. It's high, I think it came out for like $250 here in America. Sega of America didn't have a working prototype for a while. They had a Jimmy Frankenstein one together, and apparently there's rumors of them catching on fire. I don't know if this is true. I heard it from Wikipedia. Shh. I don't know if it's true, but yeah, they were catching on fire in the middle of testing these things and like stress running them, which is so weird because Sega's usually known for, well, quality. Well, back then anyways. So we're gonna get this off, and we're gonna talk about these games. So yeah. So this is the Model 2 Sega CD connected to the Model 2 Genesis. CDs come in from the top, it opens up, attaches to the side just like that, and the expansion port of the Genesis. This one did not have any moving parts inside the disc tray. It didn't slide out, so there's less mechanical failure. Now this is the Model 1 Genesis with the Model 1 CD. Like I told you before, this one does have an opening tray, which was a big problem, and it causes a lot of mechanical failure, which unfortunately is a problem with this model. You've got the red and white RCA cables, which is really cool, especially in a system like this. You don't have to run through one of those cables. You can connect it straight up to your home stereo system. Connects to the side just like the Model 2. I'm sure you can use a Model 2 with this also. It has this little tray that connects under and locks it in. I think we lost that tray. I don't know where it's at, but it comes with the tray. It's pretty cool. This is actually my favorite of the two. Too bad it's got some problems. Now, the case for this game, it's a double-sided game by the way, is really unique compared to other Sega CD games. You don't really see this. You usually see the generic long jewel case box, like these right here. Now keep in mind, there are games we're going to talk about, but I just wanted to show off the cases and some of the games we will talk about in the future. Now, there are games that came in different cases, cardboard cases like the Sega 32X games, like Supreme Warrior, which was a 32X game. We're definitely going to talk about that, but like I said, we're not going to talk about that right now. Games like Rebel Assault, Jeopardy, whatever, we'll get around to later in the future. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll pop in the disc and get this video off, yo. Now I'm gonna warn you, the load times on this thing are ridiculous. Like, I'm not even kidding, dude. Like, the load times aren't fun. But the music's pretty good. Oh, shh, it's starting. Listen to that. Oh my god, Sega, you. Oh, dude, no. Oh, that audio, no. This is CD quality audio. No, let's just start the game. Fuck. Let's just go. I don't want to deal with that. Wait, what's... Oh god, that audio. Oh god, no, we're just gonna... Oh god, just hurry up, push arcade, go. Let's, I wanna play. Okay, so we're gonna play the one-player mode. You've got 3 characters, Short McDorf, Tits McBikini, and over there we've got Conan, Sploof, Speedo. He looks the most normal, so I'm gonna pick him. God, the audio is doing it again. So, if you don't know anything about Golden Axe is the epitome of what Sega was pushing onto the Genesis at the time, and into the arcades. Golden Axe is one of those games where you move right and push A to hit shit. But wait, you don't push A. What you're going to want to do is going to your settings, because A is defaulted to your magic. Yeah, so you end up using your magic the first thing in the game because you don't go into the settings. Now, what I'm showing you here is how to go into the settings and change that shit, because there's been many a times I've rushed into these games, used all my magic, and had nothing left. Fuck that. No, go in and change that first thing. It's awful. Now, what you see here is me just getting the shit beat out of me. I'm not good at these games. Is there even a block button? I don't even know. Maybe I'm being too whiny, but I just hate getting a few hits in and getting hit. Skipping ahead, this is you using your magic the right way, not accidentally pushing the button. And we got our little buddy Glub here. That's what I'm calling him, at least. He looks like a Glub. I don't even know what a Glub is, but a Glub is cool. And he just looks so dead. Like, look at him. He's like, ugh. And he looks like... I don't even know how to explain it, but he's cool. Now, getting to the end of the level, everything changes. The screen darkens, and it just looks like hell is gone loose. Even Glub's a little scared because he decides to just fucking run away. He doesn't want any part of this shit, and these 2 babyface goblins just sit there and watch me die. And they're just laughing the entire time. They never stop laughing. I use my magic to get around them because I don't want to have to deal with this shit, and I've got it. Might as well use it. Yeah, and I died. Like, I actually died and replayed. Now this is me getting hit, and watch this shit. Oh, okay, couldn't block. Well, here, let me pick you up. Oh. It is here. that our hero sits and thinks really hard about the person that he can be, about the person that he should be, about overcoming the challenge in front of him, praying to the gods to give him the strength to rise above and lift and... No. Never mind. He died. So these babyface goblin fuckers just laugh at me, and I don't even care at this point. We're just gonna move on. It's not worth my time to actually play this game. I just wanted to go over it. It's just, I don't find these games fun. Total score 10. Cool. Use players 3. This is my second run through, by the way. Strength 33. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, I did pretty badass. So we're just gonna move on. Oh god, that audio. Oh god. Okay, just, oh god, pick the next. Can we just, oh god, stop, please, stop. No, 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 no. Oh god. So we're gonna pick Columns. Now Columns is the only other game that has CD quality audio. Yeah, no, I didn't want to listen to it either. Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Columns. Columns is a game about miracles. Moving on. Here, let's play Shinobi. Now, Shinobi is a game I love. Watch this shit. Just watch this opening. Oh, what was that? What's that? Oh, a ninja? Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, stars? What? Oh, what? No. Oh, dude. See, that was my exact reaction when the first time I put this game in. Unfortunately, this is another game you need to go into the options to fix to be able to play the game. So the first thing you want to do is go to the options, go to shurikens, and stay on the 00s. Stay there for about 30 seconds or so, and you'll hear this. Now you have unlimited, and that's how the way Shinobi should be played, like every other version of Shinobi. The game starts, and it's your typical 16-bit game. Move right, kill people. Now, again, like I said, A is your power, and you will accidentally use the shit out of that if you don't pay attention. Now that's something you want to do, is change it to like C, out of the way so you don't accidentally use it. Now coming up in this first level, all you do, like I said, is move right, collect things, and move on. This level's really boring. So we're gonna move to the end. This is the boss. Now, he blocks all your shots until you kill him and his dog by accident. Oops. Didn't mean to kill the dog, but oh well. I don't think the game punishes you. Maybe you're supposed to. I don't fucking know, dude. So moving on. Yeah, these are the actual load times, by the way. Magnificent, right? So here we go. You start off, and this level's really cool, by the way. Like, so you gotta break your way into this house by like just Cheeto chopping it. And you come in here, you fight the mid boss, the mini boss from the first level, which is really cool. I love when games do that shit. It's super cool. I think it's really, I don't know if inventive is the word I'm looking for, but yeah. You've also got this cool little float jump whenever your head hits and you kind of hold in the air. I don't know why, it's amusing to me. So you gotta watch out for the killer bamboo here, because this shit will impel you through the head and make sure that you don't go home to mother. Level design's pretty cool in this level. I really enjoy it. You gotta watch out for the killer bamboo. Anyways, we make our way downstairs into this tunnel that's just conveniently placed here. And this tunnel is like Raiders of the Lost Ark type shit. People are popping out the walls for no goddamn reason. This bamboo serves no other purpose in life except for to anally impale you and make sure you die. Which I guess is cool. And God must have been really bored here because he's got a factory of people that just show up behind this door and like, oh, time to kill Shinobi. Is that his name? I don't. It's also really important to note out that this is not the better version of Shinobi 2. This is the version that does not have Godzilla. It only has Spider-Man. Now, this is the first boss battle I got to, and you're gonna watch me die, and this is why. He blocks all your shot with his fucking abs of steel. They're just, he's like, look at my washboard abs, dude. They can block metal. They are the best. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. I don't want anything to do with that. So he ends up coming over and wrecking my shit, and it is just, I didn't know what to do, I didn't care, I was just like, I gotta figure this out. So eventually I found out he swings and you can hit him. I don't know how that's any different when his sword is down and when his sword is up. Does it make his muscles stronger when after he swings, or less strong when he swings? Or does his like muscles just deteriorate every time he swings? I don't know, but one thing I think that is fucking amazing is how his armor changes to show the damage he's taken. And when he gets super bright pink, like shown, oh, that was a cool block by the way. He was just like on guard, but he gets super bright pink, like super Barbie pink, and his skin and bones disintegrate. Why we don't take the armor, I don't know. This is as far as I've ever gotten in the game, even to date, and there's one reason only. They use the same exact texture for the background and the foreground, and my eyes cannot tell the difference of what I can and cannot land on. Now look, this is my last life, so this is about as far as I got. Little vultures guys are coming around to distract you. The vulture guy from Spider-Man, I guess, I don't fucking know. And this just, this level just upsets me to no end. Look, even the water is the same texture as the rocks, just different color. I thought, nope, can't jump on that. Fuck. So moving on to the next game, everybody knows this game. Everyone knows Streets of Rage. Your mom, she knows Streets of Rage. Billy down the street who works at Domino's knows Streets of Rage. Egna who pumps your gas in fucking Oregon, she knows Streets of Rage. And everyone knows what the best thing about this game is, besides the fact that it's some awesome 80s cop drama. This game is only fun with friends, which, unfortunately, I don't have any friends. But what I do have is a totally awesome, mentally stable roommate who is just willing to play with me.
Hello, I'm Bob Dylan. And let's see, what else can I talk about the vagina? It's endless. I've never actually reached the end of it. I don't know how far down it goes, but I think that I lost my wallet in one time. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes when I'm talking to you. And this is the Lion King.
So Cody chooses Blaze, and I choose Axel because I don't know, I guess I'm just a fan of the oh my god kind of stuff of the 80s, the ex-cop. Now, again, this is load times, but again, I'm gonna stress, go into the settings and change because we didn't do that. And watch, the first thing I do is push my special button and see, I fucking waste my special on two low-level non-enemies who, I like how they get scared. This is bullshit, by the way. Why doesn't that hurt me? I don't know, I like that audio though. Like, that's the only time they use CD quality audio is that scream right there, in my opinion. And even then it's all grainy as fuck. So one cool thing is you can pick up your partner. Everybody knows Streets of Rage, but you can pick up your partner. They can jump, throw. Another thing you can do, which you're going to see us do, is you can hit your partner and take away their life. Which, in the heat of the moment, is kind of shitty. But, you know, it happens. And, you know, it's nothing we can really help. Sometimes it just happens. And sometimes your timing when you hold your partners, it's just not good because the enemies know and they just don't come to you, and it's really fucking and you can some of the things in this game have not aged well. Now these fucking red dominatrix whip carrying bondage babes come up and they just, I don't know, the game's really the same throughout it all, so let's just go ahead and skip to the boss because I've been doing the same thing. The bosses in this game give me nightmares. They all look like they're out of an old like slasher movie. Now, you only fight one boss if you're playing one player, but if you're playing two player, you play two bosses. Now, you would think that would be just the same, but no, it's hard because these are projectile bosses, which means they can hit you from both sides, and then you're gangbang between getting hit, getting up, and then getting hit again, and it's total bullshit. 100% bullshit. It's not fun for me. Now, this is the second level. We cleared round 1. Cody beat me by like 9,000 points, 10,000 points, something like that. Yeah, it was like 10,000 points. And it was 11,000 actually. Wow. Way to go, Cody. You're good at this shit, I guess. So moving on. This is the second level. I like the new look of the second level. I like how we're in the back alleys now and not like Neon District. That's really cool and much better in my opinion. Now the same gameplay, different enemies this time, which is kind of cool. accidentally use my special again. That time it was because my controller is busted, and sometimes it hits the A button by itself. And you'll see this review, we wanted to go over every level with you, but there is a problem with that. My controller sometimes hits down buttons it doesn't mean to, and it reset the game after the third level, or in the middle of the third level actually. So this is the boss of the second level. There's some Chucky looking Freddy Krueger backwards ass country fucking south overall wearing motherfuckers. And they're pretty cool. I like them, they're a little annoying, but they taught us a great skill to learn, which is once you die, you get your special back. And after you've beaten them up a bit and you just think there's no end, you can do something that me and Cody routinely like to call fucking shit up, which is one person uses their special, right? And then just it rains down shit from above, and my character just takes multiple fucking missiles to the dick. And then when he gets up, boom, do it again. Fucking just surprise, motherfucker. And the fire just goes right around me, and boom. And that worked out pretty well. We killed the bosses in record time, and, well, I say record time, and beat the stage, which is really fun. Now, the third stage, like I said, we didn't get to beat because the game reset itself. It's a little annoying, but yeah, it reset itself. So you get this awesome 80s Miami Vice type beach. I don't know why there's fucking beach shit on the beach. Like, I don't know. How did like a bunch of tires roll it? Now, one thing I haven't talked about is the fighting mechanics, because it's exactly the same as all the other Sega games. Like, really, what the fuck, Sega? Did you just have to make the same game 4 billion times? The only game that's different in this, besides almost Shinobi, is columns. All they had to do was put a special button in columns, make you move right and hit shit, and it would have been the same game. Can you imagine that? A Jules game about hitting shit. It's like Bejeweled, the aftermath. That actually sounds kind of cool. Put that on my to-do list of things to make in the future. So this is where the game actually cuts out. So we're just going to cut straight in. I didn't play this game for very long. This is all the footage I got of it. Yeah, load times. Look how bored I am. That's actually me cutting down the load times. That load time took 35 seconds for the game to go. Now, we've got instructions, homes. We're just going to go to the mystified murderess, because that looks cool. That sounds awesome. Let's do that.
Society burglar strikes again.
Oh, you don't say.
A series of burglaries.
Oh.
6 over the period from June 2nd to June 17th.
Oh, well, if I could see you, oh, okay, there you are.
Occurred at the home of Sir Sanford Leeds.
Oh, no.
Cleopatra tiara stolen.
Tiara? No, that's...
As in the other cases, no sign of extensive search by the thief, and only one piece of jewelry involved.
Huh.
Victims elsewhere at the
Peculiar.
time.
Now, I thought we were dealing with a murder here, but I guess
Don't
not.
care to read it.
I don't know. Maybe it's just you.
I believe you'll find him in the study.
Shut up,
How do
bitch.
you
We
do,
can't even
gentlemen?
fucking hear you. I don't
am
even...
Gerald Block.
Does this even matter? Do I have to watch all of this?
How can we be of service?
This is so bad looking and so small. I don't even care anymore. Let's skip it. Time to find the thief that murders people because she's a murderess, not a thief. Unless she's a murderous thief. God damn, these load times are just... They kill me, man. So... What the fuck is this? What have I got myself into? Maybe I should click something. This looks like a gavel, I guess. Look, I may sound depressed. I may sound like I don't care. I don't know what's going on here. Why am I looking at a map of London? What does Manchester mean anything right now? What does this have to do? Why? Maybe I need to pick something. I guess nothing's gonna happen. Maybe I should have done the introduction. Let's click this. What does it do? Oh. It takes me back to... Okay, let's go on. Again? No, okay, we're just gonna skip forward. Load time's fucking... Okay, let's skip. Edit that out. So, here we are. And, what is this? Articles? Let's read it. Okay, click it. Oh, I can totally read that. I can click on the section. That's kind of Fucking, what does this have any principle? Am I supposed to just read this and then expect it like, oh, this is a clue, and patch them together? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here? Is this fun for anybody? Does anyone enjoy this? Okay, what's this gavel? Let's go see the judge. Let's do that. Hi, Judge. I'm here to do shit.
So sorry. We haven't done a thorough enough job of investigating this case quite yet. Let's continue our pursuit.
Wait, what do you mean? We know who did it. It was that bitch in the earlier video. She was talking out against us. Fucking... I don't want to spend the time. Don't we have an idea? Are there not fingerprints? Can we not... Like, the year is 2015. I feel like we should be able to figure this out by now, guys. So let's see what the notebook does. Note. I don't remember writing these down, but okay, let's see what Hog Quentin is up to. Let's see what he's doing with his life. Hog says to tell you you're wasting your time on this one. The murderer is already behind bars. I fucking told you, it was that bitch earlier. They've already fucking did it. We don't have to do this shit. Come on, give me like a winning sequence. We already know. Hog found it. They're behind bars. Fuck that bitch. We're done. Fuck. Let's go talk to him. Is that what that means? I don't know. What's this over here?
Ferdinand murders look fairly open and shut, if you ask me.
Okay.
Not your typical murderers, I admit, but there you have it.
There we have it. He figured it out. Sherlock, you're out of luck on this one, buddy. You were wrong. Admit that you were wrong, man. Being a good man is being able to look at yourself and say, I was wrong. I was so wrong. So, as you can see, this game is just hand and pipe simulator for me, and I'm just waving that shit everywhere. Now we've got these directories. Let's go to Miss Alan Rebecca's, because that's what the D stands for, directory. We tried, we really did, but they just went fucking Billy at the British Telegraph. I feel like you're giving me shit. Clues, housekeeper, she was a miss. What the fuck does she have to do with any of this? I don't know. Let's try talking to her. Okay.
What did you learn, Watson?
Not a thing, Holmes.
You learned nothing?
Don't get testy, Holmes. There wasn't anyone about.
My humble apologies, Watson.
I didn't fucking pay $4 to hear two really bad British actors sit here and fucking argue why I click on shit and wait. This is fucking waiting simulator. The only reason I'm keeping it in is so you can feel my pain. Like, look how long I'm literally drawing circles. The only reason I haven't edited this out at this point is so you can understand what it's like, what it's truly like to play Sega CD. It is not fun. Sega CD is wearing down your nerves until the inevitable end where you just take your own life because you cannot stand waiting times. You cannot stand clicking shit. What?
It appears that no one is in.
Okay.
However, can you tell, Holmes?
There is a sign on the door that says, "We are gone for the day."
How terribly observant, Holmes.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Okay, fuck it, I'm done. We're done with this game. No more. So thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, you can like it or whatever. Let me know in the comments what games I should do, what I should talk about, or whatever. And yeah, thanks for coming out. Had a good time. Hope you learned something. Got to play some Sega CD. It's really fun.